Alright, welcome everyone. Okay, so today's stream, what we are going to do is take a look here at what's coming up on the 26th. On January 26th, they are going to release a express line between Edinburgh and Glasgow. It shows that there's a tram there, but I don't think we're going to be able to play it according to their info. But I'm just going through the pictures. Don't worry about reading all the text and such. You can check this out on the Dovetail website. So Edinburgh to Glasgow is what we're going to see here. I'll actually probably be riding this train in a few months because I'm heading to Edinburgh. Just a quick look here. At the end of this, we have the Glasgow Queen Street. People are probably going to complain about that because I heard that it didn't look like it looks now or something. Edinburgh Park. Edinburgh Waverley. You can see the castle up there, Edinburgh Castle. So it looks here. Main stations. So here we're going to get a BR 385, a BR 314, a BR Class 66. And then here it says City Tram, but see it says 0x player, so I have a feeling that means that we won't be able to play it. But we'll see the computer driving it around. So we'll see how that plays out. Alright. So let's get into this here. Alright, so let's take a look here. We're going to go to the Cathcart Circle line. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? I saw your text message. Hope you're feeling a little better. Making some rice right now. Have a timer set for that to be done. What's going on with you? We're gonna do the we have a new line coming out, but right now we're just gonna do some of the Edinburgh line here. Welcome if you're just joining. We are just gonna spend some time here with this Glasgow line today as we prep for the new line to come out. So alright, let's see. This one's referred to as the Circle line. Alright, let's do some kind of mid-morning stuff here. Alright, so this is going to be kind of the part of the Circle line here, as we're going to go counterclockwise. Alright, let's get into the cab. Alright, so if you haven't followed, don't forget to follow. Again, new line comes out this week. And so what we'll be doing is getting a few runs in here in preparation for the new line. I can't tell if they just whitewashed this scene or is that actually snow. I guess it's snow. Yeah, it looks like snow there. So again, Thursday stream we will be highlighting the new map, hopefully, if everything downloads properly. It's supposed to be about 4 gigs in size. And still playing this one on the PS4 because the PS4 version you can actually have all of the DLC available. Alright, let's get started. Okay, first things first, let's unlock the doors. Let's turn on the lights out there in the vestibule. Cab heater, door controls are on. Let's set up our safety systems. Safety systems on this train are pretty straightforward. Oh, we didn't unlock the door yet because put the master key in and set our register here. Now we can open the doors. There we go. I forget with this train you have to do that first. Destination light is on. Visor is good. Door controls are okay. So this is just going to be a circle line. Let's change this to headlights. Okay. I like the dimmer to be a little bit high. Cab light on. Very good. Destination board is on. Headlights are set to normal, not high beam. I like this little thing. It shows you what door is open. So you have this lit up in this way. You can even turn the fan on here if you like. Gives a little bit of extra noise there. So at some point I might have to do a brief pause as I check on the food that I'm making. Signal that we're going to be closing the doors pretty soon. Alright, so far everything looks okay. But yeah, Phoenix, what's going on with you today? Yeah, sometimes, you know, I just get on to do my daily stuff occasionally, but I don't stream every day because you definitely need a break from that. Okay, door closed. I could have actually closed the door a little bit early. Train brake is already released. And let's go. Alright, green is ahead. We're good to go. We're restricted here to 15, and then we have restriction to 20 miles per hour. And if you're wondering, it is in miles per hour here as well. And they have the kilometer symbol there as well. Alright, let's continue. This train is extremely quiet, so I have to turn the sound up on my TV so I can make sure I hear everything properly. I'm going to try our best to stay on time with this run. Safety systems are good. I don't think, yeah, we don't need to set the destination board on this train. We just have to make sure the light is on it. And these lines are like, they do like a little bit of a loop. So we'll go one direction, turn around, and then kind of head back here. Okay, all line speed is 20 past this point. We do plan on being in Edinburgh in a few months here. We'll probably go visit Glasgow. We'll probably take that new line that we'll be showcasing on Thursday as well. Alright, restrictions here are going to come down to 25. We're a little bit below 20 at the moment. Turn the fan off. Alright, we'll pull out here to 25. Alright, heading to track 3. There's 25. Just have to wait for the end of the train to clear it before they give us the increase. There we go. We're going slightly uphill. Now we're heading downhill here. So we just gotta monitor, make sure we don't end up going past 25. That's just the safety alarms there. So how's everybody doing today? Just gonna add a little bit of brake so that we don't end up going too fast here. Hope everyone's having a great day. I do like how they do, like, this is the A side and the other side is the B side. It's pretty funny. Okay, we're just trying to stay on time here. This is probably going to give us a sunflower warning. Oop, not that one. Okay, the next one probably will. Yeah, but it'll be interesting. I'm going to try to take some pictures of these trains. Okay, here we get the sunflower. Nope, not yet. Okay. Okay, we're still green ahead. I'm trying to keep us as close to the speed as possible so we stay on time. So a little tab of brake there so we don't go too far over 25. Here we're cleared at 30. Alright, and we're going to come into the station here. And we have a thing here. So this is always a tough decision to make, right? Because you're like, do I speed up to get in here quicker? Or do I just kind of let things flow as they are? Because now, technically, we're a little bit behind. And it's all because we were kind of held up for a few seconds there as we transition to this loop. Good thing is the brakes are very good on this train, so we can stop it on a dime. But yeah, just wondering how everybody's day is going. I'm hoping everybody had a productive day at least, or at least a relaxing day. Okay, let's see if we can stop it in time. I had to go to emergency. Nope. That's what I get for going too fast coming in there. It's okay. People have to just leave from the back. How bad is it? Yeah. Alright, it was the first one. It's the first stop that I've had here in a very long time. We will do better. Rest assured. Yeah, trying to stay on time on that loop is just really tough there. Alright, we'll try to make up some time here as we go through. Doors locked. Brakes released. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we have about 20 seconds to get there. Let's try to do this as quickly as we can. Yeah, but again, everybody just checking out. Hope everybody's doing well today. Things seem to be moving along pretty well here. Again, we have to take a quick break in a few minutes just because I have to check on the food that I'm making. Alright, once we hit this, let's go step 1. When we hit the sign, let's go step 2. We'll try to do better here on our braking points. See, and like sometimes it brakes a little quicker and other times it takes a little bit longer to brake. Let's go 3 here. Stop. Very good. Oh, almost. Okay, doors open. Take a look outside. Maxwell Park. I have some collectibles to collect here. I'll take care of that another time. I think this first one says about 31 minutes. Alright, we're about 30 seconds behind at the moment. brakes released. Throttle 2. Okay, we're going to be cleared up to 40 here. We have about a half a mile to go. Oh, a little less than that. Going to Shawlands Platform 2. Now this one we have a bit of an uphill climb, so what I'm going to try to do is go throttle out and brakes. Alright, good stop. Perfect. Doors open. Take a look outside. Passengers must not cross the line. Do not trespass 1,000 pounds. That's a lot. Feel free to check out our Discord. We do a little bit of chatting there about Train Sim and a few of the other games that we're playing. You can also see a list there of the games that I'm currently playing. Okay, I'm just gonna pause for a second. I'll be right back. Just hang tight. Okay, let's continue. So I was just making some rice, and it looks like it came out perfectly. Brakes off. Let's go. Alright, Pollockshaw East is pretty close. It's just pretty much around this bend here. Just a reminder, this run is probably about a half an hour. Okay. Let's give Phoenix a shout out here. Phoenix is a new streamer, trying to kind of figure out if she wants to stream on a regular basis or not. So if you can, give her a like, follow, subscribe, show some support there. Alright, we're fully braked here, and train stopping. Not too bad. Let's take a look outside. This is Pollockshaw East. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a day in Glasgow. We're spending a few days in Edinburgh. Probably do a tour of the Highlands and the Upper Country as well. So it should be a nice little mix of things there. Okay, door closed. Alright, and we also have an active YouTube page. The YouTube is now holding a lot of the videos that were here that we did live, because unfortunately there's a restriction on how many days things stay here. So if you're interested, that's there as well. You can also check out our Discord. There at the Discord you can see what I'm playing now. And occasionally we have some conversations there about TSW. Some people have shared some wonderful pictures from some of their gaming and from some of their IRL content. For example, we have a lot of train sim aficionados who are actually real life train drivers who posted some stuff over the last few years that's available. And then if I'm out and about and I see something that appears in the game that I've seen in real life, I'll try to actually capture those things there as well. I have some pictures to upload that I've meant to upload a few streams ago, but I forgot. Pretty decent little run here. Take some of the brake pressure out. Let's see. Pantograph's okay. Cab light good. Alright, door locked. Brake released. Let's see. Well, I don't think we're gonna make this one in time because we're gonna come down to 20 once we hit pretty much the signal. So I'm just gonna hold it at 25 here. We'll let it make its way back down. Alright, so we're gonna have to come to 20 here, so I'm already down. Let's see what we have. Oh, yep, we're coming back around the loop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more stops. Okay, good. Alright, right there we gotta be at 20. Good, I don't want to get penalized for that. Okay, going downhill. Yeah, I feel like I would flex this timetable a little bit because with these speed restrictions, it is not easy to keep up here. Yeah, I'm excited to get to Glasgow and spend some more time in Scotland. As many people know, if they've listened to the stream before, I lived there for a little bit, so we're actually going to head back there. Me and my family. Do a little bit of touring. And actually have a proper honeymoon there. Okay. Door open. Oh, I'm going to actually put the DRA on. Okay, okay, we're green now, so we can do that. So I took the DRA off because the signal is green now. Let's wait a little bit for the door closed. Doors closing. Brakes released. Throttle set to 2. We don't roll back. Oop. There we go. Did it too early. It's very foggy now. I always forget on this version there's dynamic weather. So even though it was like clear earlier, you never know how it's going to change later on the maps. Which is actually a nice little feature. Keeps you on your toes. Alright, we're going to get popped up here. But we're going to come back down to 35. So what I'm going to do is just bring it up to about 30. And then we'll stop. Okay. This is really foggy. I get this dynamic weather, but this is pretty intense. Door open. What stop is this now? Alright, so we're not too far off from the car stop line, which is good. 3 cars, 4 cars, depending on the model. Okay, we are at Mount Florida. Yes, there's a Mount Florida in Scotland. Just like there's a Florida in New York. Alright, doors closed. Let's release our braking. We'll go to throttle 2. So I'm actually excited for the Glasgow Edinburgh Express that's coming. It'll give us a nice little new section of Scotland. I actually have I ended up getting Train Sim, the original Train Simulator, which is modeled a little bit differently than this one. Obviously, it's an older title, so, and they still are releasing routes for it, but it's modeled much differently. Where here we have a little bit of the kind of newer technology as far as game engines and things like that. So our game looks a little bit more modern. There still works very well though, but there is a Scottish line that I do have there as well that I was playing the other night. But I haven't decided to stream that one. I don't know if I will here or what. I haven't decided what I want to do with that game. It's a lot more expensive than this one as well, just overall, but I ended up getting it on like a humble bundle for a reasonable price. Alright, so we are stopped. Door opens. Take a look outside. This is Cross Hill. And one of the things about these signs is they also have some Gaelic. This person waiting for my door to open. That's not gonna happen. Door's locked. Okay, brakes released. Throttle 2. We don't have a bell signal in this train, but I tend to use the general one. There's 2 for door closed. I can't believe how foggy this thing got. So we are going downhill, so I'm just gonna let it coast here. And as we hit about 300 yards, we're gonna go step 1, step 2, okay, door closed. We see we have a yellow signal ahead. Brakes released. Okay, let's go. Alright, that's just letting us know that we have yellow ahead. Which probably means there's going to be a red following it. Yes, there is. But we have the station before that. We're going to get another sunflower warning. There we go. I'm going to start to apply some braking here right about now. I'm going to get another sound, everybody. So these things tend to be modeled a little bit better than some of the other safety systems. Door open or set the DRA because we have a red signal. What the DRA does is it prevents you from kind of moving the train on the red signal without checking first. So reach out to the signaler. Okay, we gotta wait. we've locked the doors. Okay, so we're just waiting for this red signal to clear. Now usually what that means is that there are some trains moving ahead of us. Let's see what we got. Doesn't really look like there's much up there. So there might be something crossing in front of us at some point. Are we waiting for a train? We just did this loop here. That's what we were just doing. Alright, we'll see how long the game holds us up. If you just joined, we are just waiting for a signal to clear so that we can go back into Glasgow Station. Glasgow Central. I'm not seeing any trains ahead in particular, but maybe one of these trains is planning on leaving soon, or there's another train coming in. So we have one leaving that way, but it's out ahead of us. Sometimes these once they try to do the rush hour stuff, this game got pretty glitchy. So we'll see what we get. I was trying to see. Okay, yeah, there's a train coming out here. So they're probably making us wait for this train to cross. Yeah, that's happened before. I actually used to get I used to get one glitch on that where there were a whole bunch of trains just lined up back to back to back to back. And when I looked at the map, it probably was like 20 trains ahead of me and they weren't going anywhere. So yeah. But I've actually seen that on this other game where there's, I think it's called Rail Sim, where it was real people backed up like that because one of the controllers, because they have real live controllers and real live train drivers on this game, one of the controllers I think had a network issue, so there was just like the whole, everybody in the sim world of that game was just backed up. Yeah, but I've seen a lot of glitches on this game. So I think we're waiting for that train. Yeah, it does, because that one's like real time, and it's real. I think in the game, like you make credits for like moving stuff around and stuff like that. Let's see, is this train coming our way? No. So why are you holding us? Alright, we'll see. I'm not gonna wait forever. It's starting to snow. Like this is it was nice and sunny when we started this one, but with the dynamic weather here in TSW3, you get a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Really? You think the PC version has more glitches? I think I've seen them kind of neck and neck, to be honest. There were some things, especially on some scenarios, that the PS4 version, there was one on, oh, that's what we're waiting for, this train. And I'm sitting here like, what are we waiting for? There was something on the PS4 version on the London commuter scenario that took them a year to fix. And the PC version and the Xbox version, it was fine, but it took them forever to fix it. So that's what we're waiting for. Waiting for that train to leave. I checked the map pretty far out and I didn't see anything, so I don't know where that came from. But they want them to cross in front of us, which doesn't make any sense because we were supposed to be there 3 minutes ago. But hopefully that works. Yeah, I think all the versions are tend to be glitchy. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is that I feel like they tend to rush things out so much that they don't have a chance to kind of quality assure them. And then I have a feeling that they may prioritize which things they fix based on how well those particular DLCs sold. So like say a DLC is doing really well, they'll probably try to fix it faster than a DLC that like nobody bought, more or less. Because I feel like there are things that like a lot of people play and they're like done really fast, and then other stuff is like you're waiting forever. Yeah, because it's kind of managing the resources, and from what I know, what I've heard, they're not like a gigantic company. Okay, still denied. Let's see that train that went ahead. Let's see how far did they make it. Oh, they're still on our line, so. Yeah, but I ended up getting Train Sim, like the original game, on from Humble Bundle. It was a package of a few of the lines for a pretty good price. Alright, DRA off, we're clear. I've been stopped at this location a few times though in streams. No, and that's what a lot of people have done, to be honest. If you look at the I stopped watching their streams because there were so many people just grousing about everything. For me, I like this, so I haven't found anything that pissed me off enough to be like, I'll never do it. And it's at a reasonable price point for me, given the fact that like I have like Xbox Game Pass for PC. I mainly play PlayStation, so I have the PlayStation Plus stuff. So I honestly don't really buy that many games. So in the grand scheme of things, this is a small cost for me. But there's a lot of people who are like, I'm never buying this again, and I think they understand that, but like they also can't really control those people's frustrations. They're also looking at, they work with multiple studios to make this stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm in that. I feel like you with that, where like I play it to relax. I'm not looking for like a super realistic simulation because Train Sim is like that. Train Sim is actually pretty brutal. Not Train Sim World, but Train Simulator. I actually picked it up on a Humble Bundle. I don't know if you follow my Discord, but I put it up when it was available there on Humble Bundle. I don't know if where you are you have Humble Bundle either. But it was cheap. I think it was like I spent 25 and got probably like $600 or $700 worth of DLC and the game. But Train Sim, yeah, something crazy. Yeah, no. But that's why I got it on the Humble Bundle because it came with a whole bunch of packs, and I'm not gonna buy the full game, but it was okay. I'm never gonna buy any more packs than what I got from the Humble Bundle unless they do another Humble. And I spent 25 for like $600 or $700 worth of content. Um, but on that game, like you will play an entire line, right? And say like you make 3 or 4 mistakes, you won't get any credit for playing that line. Like it's not forgiving at all. Where this is like, oh, okay, you didn't make it as close to time. We'll still let you pass. Like, so your effort's still somewhat rewarded. That Train Sim, I did a whole line, and it was like, you were 3 minutes late. You failed. And I was like, but there was nothing I could do to make it go any faster. Like they literally slowed me down in a section because these guys are doing construction in the scenario, and they penalized me for it. I was like, what else did you want me to do? But yeah, but I don't think I'll ever buy any DLC for that other than the DLC that I got with the bundle. Because that's like playing X-Plane or even some versions of Flight Sim where it's like you're spending, college tuition just to get all the DLC. But yeah, I like this. I like Train Sim World because it's streamable and it's palatable. You can find whatever you like, and again, the price point is much better. But yeah, they do have people, as you mentioned earlier, who are, I'm never buying another one. Nothing ever works. Yeah, as long as things get done, right? And that's as long as nobody got hurt, they're happy with it, right? Alright, yeah, coming into Glasgow Station, we got to get down to 15, so we're downhill. It's going to bring it down to about 13 or 12, and let that drop, yeah. It was a little wet there, but it's not enough to make me want to hear this entire time, so I'm just going to park it. Oh yeah. Yeah, my grandmother was a school bus driver for a long time, and I remember some of the situations with the dispatchers. I think some people tend to take their, not necessarily their job too seriously, but themselves too seriously. It's kind of like, listen, we got it. We can do what we can do, but we can't make miracles happen. Some people seem to not be willing to accept that. Oop, fast. Alright, that's slow. Okay, yeah, that's fast. So yeah, Throttle Junkie, there's a new line on this coming out. I'm looking forward to it. Comes out on Thursday. They're doing the express line between Edinburgh and Glasgow. So you could always check it out on demand if you're not available to see it Thursday around this time. But I'm trying to do at least one or two of the scenarios there. Alright, so pulling in. I may do one more because they have like one short depot run that I might do after this. I feel bad for these passengers, but unfortunately they didn't let us go anywhere for a while. Alright, seeing everybody off here. Sorry folks, the dispatchers had us held up for a little bit. Oh, gotcha. It's pretty busy. Yeah, I also I work for a municipality as well. But I work in training, so I train all the staff in how to be the bane of everyone's existence. Although my agency is very forward-facing, so we tend to get a lot more happiness in our work in most cases. Most people aren't very angry with us, but there are times where things happen and people don't like us. It's kind of the nature of the beast. Alright, so we just finished this circle run. We're going to do a depot run next. So we'll take one of the trains and bring it into service. That should take about 7 minutes. And while I've been doing this, I also have been preparing some dinner here. So oddly enough, that said that was supposed to be a 30-minute run and it was 44 minutes. Yeah, unfortunately you have to kind of you sometimes have to be the motivation for those people. Where I am, sometimes there's incentives to like, not in my agency, but some other agencies, like when it comes to sign changing and road maintenance, they actually will give people an incentive as a group for, put changing a certain number of signs or putting up a new. But one of the problems that they did is, as long as they hit the target, everybody benefits. So you tend to get people who don't participate because they still know that everybody else is going to do it so that they get it. And I think they did that on purpose to kind of still get the stuff done, but it probably can make life much more stressful for the people who want to get it done, to know that even if they do, the other people who didn't do anything are still going to benefit. But I feel like that's working with other people in some cases, no matter what. You got to kind of put it out of your mind. But yeah, we have a lot of people that we catch doing things that they shouldn't be doing, or not being willing to do things the right way so that they don't have to do it again. And my staff is actually very good. I don't have to worry about them so much with that. But there's some other people. Alright, so I'm going to do a depot move here. This one's easy. A Nielsen stock move. Just turn the train around. It's 1 minute. That's strange. We're going to do the Shields Depot to Glasgow to bring a train into service. And that'll wrap things up for today. Don't run away yet, though. If you missed what we did today, you can actually catch us on demand. Once this is finished, it'll be published on demand. You can also check out the YouTube channel. We've been putting some stuff there as well. So yeah. Yeah, no. Actually, I provide some of those trainings on how to manage personnel and how to motivate. But one of the things that I say in my class whenever I'm actually teaching those supervisory skills classes is that you can't motivate anybody. All right, they're not your children. They're adults. And when it comes to intrinsic motivation, they have to be willing to do this. Like, at the end of the day, you can pay them as much money as you want, but if they want to be lazy, they're going to be lazy. If they have other things that are going on that's blocking them from getting there, yeah, no. So one of the things that you can do, though, is make sure you document everything that needs to be done, and if they're not living up to it, make sure that you hold them accountable. That's the main thing that you can do as a supervisor. Let's put our key in here. Because I have staff who, they motivate themselves. I have a few people that work for me. I don't have to tell them to do anything. They're like, oh, I took care of this, this, and this. And there's other people who I have to keep following up on and asking for more requests and going back to the, were you able, blah, blah. And to be fair, my favorite ones are the ones that I don't have to talk to more than once. But you got a mix of people, and, there's no magical, like, fix for those things. Hey Vite, how you doing? Yeah. You have to be fair, and some people are going to appreciate it, and other people are going to think no matter what you do, you're doing something to hurt them. I find that a lot, where it's like, I had somebody the other day where the person claimed that I wasn't trying to help them. Mind you, I took their information, I gave it to the person whose job it was to help them. And I'm at a position where there's nobody who I would report to in that situation who could punish me or hold me in some magical realm of accountability that doesn't exist, because I didn't do anything wrong. So the person was like, what's your name? I told them my name, and then they try to tell somebody else that I didn't try to help them. Mind you, that person was standing next to them while I was trying to help them, and they didn't realize who that person was, because I kept it discreet to not involve that person in front of everybody else. Yeah. So the person saw it, and that person doesn't work for me, I don't work for them. We work together in some capacities, but they literally was like, I actually saw him helping you, so how can you say he didn't help you? I was like, whatever. Some people just want to have a bad day, and I try my best not to participate. You're welcome, Vite. Sorry I've been missing your last few streams, Vite, because they've been happening at times when I have had to go to bed. Because they made me go to come in yesterday at 6 a.m. I usually don't get there until 8. And then they made me come in at 7 a.m. today. Yep. Yeah, trust me, that's why I do what I do on these games as well. And some people are like, oh, how could you play a simulator where it seems like you're working? It seems so boring. But it, I don't have to worry about anything but making sure these things get to where they're getting. And I actually learn a lot from these sims about how the processes work to some extent. You know, but at the end of the day, I can only control myself. I was wondering why this was 7 minutes, and now I see why, because we are crawling right now. Oh, you got cooking. Oh no, you got the cooking simulator Vitae with the two hands. No, that's a different game. There's a blind date simulator that I played where you have two virtual hands and you gotta pour stuff. Cooking sim, yeah, I've seen cooking sim. I don't think you'll like it as much as what's that one you used to play? Cooking Mama. Yeah, I used to be really into Farm Sim, and then I had the last one because it was a PlayStation Plus free game, and then I never played it. Sometimes Farm Sim gets overwhelming for me. There's so much to do. Yes, I've seen that one. I have the a Brewmaster Sim too. Surprisingly, no one seems to want to watch it on Twitch, but then when I put it on YouTube, people watch it, which is strange. Okay, yeah, I have Xbox Game Pass as well. Yeah, I think it's on there, but I didn't download it. All right, so we're gonna finish this stock move. Again, if you're interested, you can watch the video on demand if you missed anything today. On Thursday, new express line comes out going from Edinburgh to Glasgow and back. We will be doing at least one or two scenarios on that one as long as everything downloads properly. Because I tend to do my downloads remotely while I'm at work. So hopefully it works. Well, I haven't played Elite in forever. Star Sim, Star Citizen, good. Farm Sim, Truck Sim. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Flight Sim. I don't stream it. Not because I don't think I'm good at it, but I don't trust the computer to be able to do both things because it's a inexpensive computer. um, haven't played Elite in a long time. I got to Elite for trading, and then I was like, I don't know what else I want to do on it. But I've been playing it on PlayStation. Okay, that's it. Oh no, we're not done yet. Oh my goodness, this said 7 minutes. I thought that was going to be the end of it. All right, let's keep going. We are red ahead. All right. So you guys are seeing this as I am. There is a override that I can press here as we go through, but they gave us permission to go. This is still red. I'm just gonna press the override just in case they give me a failure. But everybody sees this. We're passing a red signal. They gave us permission to do so. I'm holding this train stop override. Maybe we won't fail it. We'll find out in a second. Oh, we failed. Alright, see, that's the problem with that game. Alright, so that is that for today. 7 viewers, thank you for stopping by. Give me 1 second. We'll wrap up in 1 second here. All right, folks, thank you. We're gonna wrap up in 1 second. Let me see who is streaming. Let's see, what is she playing? Speaking of flight sim, let's go and join 757 Spy, who is playing some flight sim right now. All right, thanks everyone. Thursday again, we got the new map coming out, so stop by. Thanks for chatting, everybody. Throttle, Phoenix, and Vite. We'll catch everybody soon. Good night.